The Reagan administration picked up the issue of the missing, and he would give these talks that were completely disconnected from reality about the history of what we did in Vietnam. Before my very first trip, I got intelligence community, congressional committees, full briefing. They said, we don't have any evidence to support any Americans being held.
And in a way, our administration of Ronald Reagan actually added to some of the suspicions. We had a series of public service announcements about the need for fullest possible accounting. But in doing this, we also gave rise to some belief that the government was actually involved in hiding the truth of what was going on in Vietnam.
Hollywood gets involved, and you got, Sylvester Stallone, who plays Rambo. All of a sudden, everybody starts talking about Vietnam holding, Americans in bamboo cages, none of which ever was proven to be true at all.
There was another major problem when Vietnam invaded Cambodia, which halted our activities towards moving towards normalization.
War is brutal. There's no denying that. Genocide is just insane. And what happened in Cambodia was genocide. Thousands and thousands of skulls would be stacked up in areas, and the Vietnamese had gone into Cambodia and driven out this genocidal, murderous regime of the Khmer Rouge.
The Khmer Rouge was committing acts of genocide, specifically against the Cham people, the Vietnamese people that were living in the country, Chinese people.
Well, they also, just for the record, they committed, Khmer Rouge killed Vietnamese in the Tay Ninh area on Vietnam's side of the border. No, I had hoped that the Vietnamese would go in, teach the Khmer Rouge a lesson, and then leave. I personally was not real upset about the Vietnamese going in there, but we didn't want the precedent that soon after a big victory over the United States of the Vietnamese forces becoming somewhat adventurous. And we worried a little bit about, after Cambodia, what next.